We are
Whoa.
now.
We are live.
Oh, it was pretty quick too.
Yeah.
So Russ is in the house. JDS is in the house. Mr. Rob B, other Rob is in the house. And other Rob has been definitely watching a music video.
Yes.
I think we all have.
Everybody's been jamming to Pepper Lovin'.
Mr. Brian's in the house as well and says good evening, everyone. Jamming to some Pepper Lovin'. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Mr. Charles. Oh, Susie's in the house. Mr. Aaron's in the house.
Aaron.
What's up, Aaron?
I said Russ, right? Yep, I did. Hey, Russ.
Russ, A.K. Wing Scarfer. He can debone. I mean, whatever you want to call it. Take the meat off those wings like nobody's business.
Yeah, that was impressive. 12 wings in under 4 minutes. Yeah, that was doing good.
Yeah.
Mr. Scott's in the house. Good evening, everyone.
He's got.
There were wings in Russ's video? Oh, sorry. I was staring at the waitress.
Oh, during the time?
Yeah. My buddy Paul is in the audience on his Xbox watching and wants everybody to know that he said hello to everyone.
How's it going?
What's his name?
Paul.
Hey, Paul.
He's the guy that did the cubing videos with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to watch Russ's techniques. Is it's like a bite, pull, and then it's boom, it's gone. It's like it's just like he's got it down pat.
Well, I'm up to being able to eat half blazing sauce and half my Frank's mix on wings now. So I'm getting there, but I don't have the speed.
Yeah.
Jesse's in the house.
How's it going?
So,
What's up, guys? Oh, sure. Scott says hello to the other Robin and Russ, but not me. Unless I missed it.
yeah, I probably could eat that many wings. I definitely could take the heat level, but I don't think I could do it that quick. I'm not a fast eater at all.
Neither am I. It takes me 20-25 minutes to eat half a large pizza.
That would take me like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'd have to force it down.
you don't like pizza.
Nope.
So everybody's saying hi back and forth.
Awesome.
Yeah, everything everybody likes, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, most of the people on here like peppers. You like peppers, so you do have one thing in common. I imagine you drink water.
I like water. Water's
Yeah, there
good.
you go. Most people, I think, will drink water.
Nah, I know a bunch of people that won't drink water at all. It's just straight whatever their favorite drink is. Pepsi, 7-Up, Mountain Dew. Ugh, I couldn't do that all day.
I used to, but I can't do it anymore.
I like
So Russ
beer.
says hello to me, and then Scott says hello, Rob, Charles, and Rev.
Hey, Scott.
JDS is complimenting your update video, Charles.
Well,
Yeah.
thank
Thanks.
Yeah, I can't believe how many plants you have in that 2x4.
The 2x4 or the 4x8?
I guess it was the 4x8 where they were in there with no room to spare. Just
Yeah.
a blanket of green. That's so cool.
That's 4x8. Yeah, and they're not without issues, but we'll have to fix that in the next go around when they get repotted. Because I mean, they're just reaching, and they're all being supported by each other. So I was putting bamboo skewers in them today to keep them up and doing some things until I can get them outside. I did clean out my other tent today. That was fun. I found out that I don't believe that the overwintered plants are entirely dead. There's no more bugs or nothing in there, but I don't think they're entirely dead. I saw some green on a couple of them, so I took them outside and put some fish and seaweed on them and watered them, and hell, we'll give it a go. I need two of them, honestly. Two of them is I really want to keep going because I started Sugar Rush Peach late. I started a lot of Sugar Rush Red, but I didn't do a lot. I forgot to do, well, I was counting on those overwintered ones for Sugar Rush Peach, and I didn't really get them going. So I'd like to have Sugar Rush Peach again. So we'll see how it goes. If not, it's not the end of the world. I've got 100 and whatever amount. That should be good.
Well, like 300 and some more. Haha, joke.
Well, there's 300 in there. There's 300 I have started, but I'm only going to keep like a half of them. Because a lot of them are doubles or triples. Well, like I said, every King Star is staying, no matter what it is. All 28 or 30 of those, they're all staying. They're all going to be on one row, one entire row. It's just nothing but King Star plants, the whole row. That's all it's going to be. So, and then I'm going to work my way over and have the others. But like I said, I've got almost the backyard almost completed. Should be buttoning up pretty much over the weekend. And once I get the material for the ground cover. So then I'll start, like I said, start filling fabric pots and take a course of a couple weeks. And then there'll be another couple weeks to get all those plants in those pots. So, because I mean, like I said, I work till 5 or so usually. So I know we got a couple hours, but I'm tired after work. So we'll see how much I can get done. A little at a time.
Well, just think what the benefit will be when the season gets going.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how things are going to go.
UT 33200. I'm just going to say UT if that's all right with you. Says, tap water where I live tastes like chemicals and comes out brown if not filtered. Oh, not good. Not good.
It's not good.
I wouldn't blame you for not drinking tap water too.
I don't drink tap water. I drink bottled water.
Yeah, I don't drink tap water either.
I have a reverse osmosis system in my house, so that's what I drink. And Devin comes over and gets 15 gallons at a time and brings it to his house because he doesn't want to drink the tap water either. So I supply him with as much water as he wants to drink. Let's see. Scott says, Charles, your jungle is looking good, bud.
Appreciate it, Scott.
And Russ says, that sucks, UT. Susie says, the tap water where I live is great and better than bottled water. Good.
That's awesome.
Well, our water reservoir is in the same aquifer that runs under the Pikes Peak. That's how big that reservoir is. So it's actually pretty hard.
Yeah.
About 35 to 38 grains hard. Let's see. Russ says, haha, Rev, my feed is delayed. Just heard your comment. The waitress. And JDS says, same here, Susie.
Yeah, and Russ said he was just checking out Dave's video that just came out like 20 minutes ago about the Exorcist wings.
I haven't checked that out.
Yeah, I'll have to check
I
that
have not
out.
heard. What is this?
I guess he made wings called the Exorcist wings.
I think he was saying his buddy was, but Exorcist wings included the Crimson Blaze.
Oh, then that's the Vagabond Kitchen, I believe. And Johnny Scoville had a video 20 minutes ago as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Joe says, Rev, everyone, much love. Hope all is well, everyone. Much love, chat family, too. Cool.
Thank you, Joe.
Hey, Joe. We should say Joe S, because there's two Joes.
All right, that's correct, yeah.
Yeah, so you can be Joe S. How's that? And I didn't see a response back from UT saying if it was okay to say their name that way. Joas says, I'm literally cooking wings right now. Haha. I work at a sports bar cooking wings every day.
Then you should check out Grown at Home in West Virginia. He just had a video came out like 25 minutes ago of the Exorcist wings, is what he's calling them. See if you can duplicate them.
Ryan says that is a local pizza place called PJ's Pizza, where he is involved with them. Okay.
Okay, so not the Vagabond Kitchen.
And Joas says, thanks, guys. Cheers and hello. Did I tell you the story about Adam and the guy who ordered the hot soup?
No.
Hot bowl of full. Adam, the guy from the videos, the one who won the pickle challenge, used to be a cook at the Green Mill, which is like Holiday Inn's restaurant. Guy comes in one night and orders a bowl of pho as hot as they could make it. So Adam goes out, asks them, now I want you to be specific here. Do you want a bowl of pho that is as hot as the restaurant makes it or as hot as I can make it? And he says, make it as hot as you can make it. I can handle it. He just happened to have a good-sized packet of scorpion pepper powder in his pocket. Put in a good amount of it, brought it out to the guy. And the guy says, is it really hot? And he says, yep, it's hot. Sets it down, turns around and walks away. Now, 2 minutes later, a waitress comes in, grabs him, and pulls him back out. The guy is sitting there, eyes watering, sweating, and he's basically crying, trying to keep it back. And says, what did you do to this? And he says, well, you said make it as hot as I could make it. So I put some scorpion pepper powder in it to get it nice and hot. Mm-hmm. He says, this is ridiculous. So he goes and grabs a spoon, goes over, takes a spoonful, eats it, and sitting there chewing on it. And he says, no, that's about right. And Jonah walks away. You gotta be careful how you order things.
Right.
Oh, and Joe S., yeah, Dave's our buddy. That's Grown at Home and WV.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me catch up here since I've been rambling on.
Might be on later tonight.
Yeah, it depends on what you got going on.
Let's see. Joe says, awesome, I'm definitely going to check it out. UT says it's okay. UT basically means Utah, and almost everybody says UT. Cool. Joe says, I'll subscribe to him too. He's y'all's friend. He's a cool guy. Yep, Dave is. Chris is in the house. Holy moly. We are going to get 69 inches of must be snow starting tomorrow afternoon till Wednesday afternoon. No. Yep, snow. Yeah, they're talking snow here like Wednesday night or Thursday, something like that. Okay. Joe says, awesome. Being a cook definitely builds good character, in my opinion. And Russ says hi to Chris. Chris says, what's up, Russ? Back and forth a bunch of ways. Russ says, you want it hot? Yeah. Chris says, fishing soon for me. Cool. Mr. Derek is in the house.
What's up, Derek?
That was a killer video, man. A music video, yeah.
Yeah, we've been jamming Step 11. Those ahi, lemon drops.
Hey, Donna. What's going on?
Hey, Donna.
Donna's in the house. Paul just said, just made a sandwich with a ton of scorpion powder pickles. Delicious. You got the last of the bottle of the scorpion pickles. Wasn't much left in it, but yeah. Chris says, I'm in Ohio. Only thing waiting here is sticks. Let's see. Russ says, wings looked good. Grown at home. Yep. Donna says, Dave will be here soon. Cool. Derek says, thanks, guys. Haha. Well, Rob, you played a big part in that because I'm going to do a vodka vid and with your lemon drop. Cool. You'll love it. Brian says, Donna, how was the Exorcist wing Dave saved for you? Oh, that could be interesting. I don't remember. Does Donna like hot things?
Not like Dave does.
Okay. Other Rob says, sup crazy. I've legit listened to that song 6 or more times. I'm pushing a dozen myself.
Yeah, I've been listening to it a lot.
Chris says, crazy, I need to talk to you, bro. Donna says, I haven't tried it yet. I just got home. Well, no better time than the present. We could get you on the live stream, and I guess you could wait till Dave gets there, and both of you get on and you can try it.
Yeah.
Now she's going to go silent.
I'm sure
I don't want to be on the live stream. She says, I do not like that, like hot stuff, but I told him I'd try one if he saved one for me. Ryan says it really looks good.
It does. I didn't even watch the video yet. I just saw the thumbnail.
Yeah, so I saw.
I haven't even got that far yet. I walked in the door about 7:30, sat down, started eating, and finished eating, sat down, and phone ringing. If those wings have crimson in it, they're going to be flipping hot.
Imagine they are. That's why they called the Exorcist.
Just don't tell Buffalo Wild Wings. Dick says, yeah, my wife doesn't like hot stuff either. My last girlfriend, black pepper to her was a little too spicy.
That's how I was when I was a kid. Someone put too much black pepper in the scrambled eggs. I was like, what the heck? You put hot sauce in there? And they were like, nah, it's black pepper. Look how far I've come.
Yeah.
I stayed the night at a friend's house, and in the morning he was making eggs and toast and stuff. He says, here, try this. I took a bite of it and thought, that's good. Finished off the plate, and I said, that's good. What was the extra thing you put in it? Tabasco. I'm like, what? Yeah. It was good. Derek says, okay, I already did that. Joanne says, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Got to get back to work. Yeah. Haha. Then hope to finish up editing this week's vlog week 68. I'm excited. Cool. Have a good night, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Well, after you get out of work anyway.
Right.
Let's see. Brian says, not only Crimson Blaze, but he said there was more in it, but couldn't give that away. Interesting. Freaky Geek is in the house saying hello, all. Hey, Freaky.
What's up, Freaky?
Derek says, every time I would do a review, I would go, OMG, smell this. Point has been made. No more asking her to smell sauces. Joe says it's coming out amazing. We actually opened up for a pretty popular rapper, Fetty Rap, this past Friday. The show was awesome. Can't wait for y'all to see it. Cool.
Can't remember why I know that name, but I know that name. I don't really listen to rap. That's why I'm saying, that's weird.
Brian's laughing. Joas says, thank you so much, Rev. You rock, brothers. Donna says, haha, crazy. I think she and I need to create a support group for boys. Brando's in the house. Says, how's it going, everyone?
Hey, Brando.
What's What's up,
And
Brando?
people saying hi back and forth. Ricky says the only rapper I like is candy bar rappers. Uh, Bendo's got emoticons up pointing at a boom mic.
Yeah, the
Referring to my mic that's up there or Peppa Pig?
up. Your mic.
Yeah. Well, I can put it up a little higher. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but okay, it's almost off the screen. There it goes. All right, so there's just a touch of it. Crazy says, believe it or not, I don't listen to much rap either. Paul's surprenant. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? We'll just say Paul. Is that my buddy Paul or somebody else?
What's up, Paul?
Hey, Paul.
Okay. Joe says he's pretty big. We stole the show from him, though. Haha! I can't wait for y'all to see it. It's coming out really good. Cool. Freaky says, well, for one who's not crazy about songs, crazy, you did good.
I thought so.
Yeah, I like it. Joe says, thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. Really, really, really appreciate the support. Cool. You're welcome.
Anytime.
Okay, so yeah, it is my buddy Paul.
Yep.
Oh, that's me. Brian says, hey, Paul. Derek says, thanks, Freaky. Brando Toe says, Rob, it had me thinking of a B movie. Well, I'm sorry. Normally, I have it sitting right here off screen, but I wanted to get it closer so that it'd pick up better. But, I could have it like all the way down here.
Not me. I keep mine right here. Got to be able to see Peppa Pig.
Yep.
You can see Peppa Pig. I can't anyway. So I have 48 cups ready to start my next batch of plants, and I don't know what I want to plant.
Everything.
Yes.
Well,
Everything.
then I need more cups.
Okay.
Because right now I've got, I think it's 13 or 14 ahis. Those twisted ones from Brando, I got 4 of those going. And Shishido, and a few others here and there. So I don't have a good assortment going right now. But I got 48 cups ready to plant, so I plan to do that tomorrow after I get out of the shop. And with those new LEDs, can't believe the difference in how fast those are sprouting and coming up compared to the fluorescents. Because I only planted them a week ago Sunday, and they're already like that tall, already over an inch tall. My ahis are loving it too.
I didn't see much difference with my LEDs, but they were also very cheap.
Freaky says seeds, plant seeds. Yeah. Paul says never enough ahis. That much is true. Derek says, cool, Chris. I'll check here in a bit. Other Rob says, hey, Bernie. Yeah, let's see here. Chris says, okay. Freaky says, hello, Bernie. And Freaky says, hello, Chris.
Yeah, I missed Bernie there. What's up, Bernie?
What's up, Bernie?
I thought I was keeping up with the chat. Apparently not.
Okay, so Paul says supernaut is how you pronounce the last part. Okay, got it, Paul. Let's see here. Brando says, Rob will be awesome to see how Sweet Twister, that's it, turns out on your end. I hope they turn out great because I put 2 seeds per cup, and a couple I put in 3, and all of them have come up. And I didn't think all of them are going to come up, so I'm going to have to split them up pretty soon. So thanks for the seeds, Brando. Appreciate it. Freaky says Brando Twister is a game, not a candy to eat. ET says LED worked fine with me, only if somehow provide the warm temp or to compensate.
That's one thing I love about the like 4-foot shop lights. They tend to put off not a lot of heat or anything, but just enough where the peppers love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my main one that I had the shop lights in, it would maintain um, about 78 to maybe 82 degrees. So yeah, I hadn't thought about the heat difference, but I usually keep my house at 75 anyway. So
Not me.
Paul says, "Thank you, you putz." And now I'm a putz. Hey, I got an excuse though. I have a reason for it.
I do too. I'm cheap.
Yeah, but you don't sit and shiver all day long, do you?
Yeah, I put on like 2, 3 sweatshirts. When I'm on the live streams, I take off my sweatshirt so it makes it look like it's warm here.
Freaky says, "Be right back. My aunt's cat must be demands attention."
I like depends better.
My cat depends attention. uh, Brittany says, "Hammering out some transplants right now and watching you guys do your thing." Well, thanks. And how's it going with them anyway? Paul says, "What's that? What's what?"
Peppa Pig.
Yeah, Peppa Pig is just off the screen. Can't see her.
You should be
Unless
right
it's
there.
because the chat
He's
window's
right there.
open.
He's right on the screen. See?
Yeah, but I got the chat window open, so let me close that.
You don't have
Maybe
to-
it'll bring the image over. Okay, I can see her off that edge now. All mine. My fault. Chris says 75 is too hot.
Yeah, I always make sure I get Peppa Pig in there. That's why I'm always late on the live stream.
It's hard
Which,
to
by the
rock her
way,
up
for
and get her
anyone
up
that
there.
says that I'm late on the live stream, for that, I have to say the most inspirational or informational graffiti I've ever seen. And that is, time doesn't exist. Clocks exist.
Crazy. Derek says, "Haha, Freaky, for having so many jokes you need to get done. Content on your channel, or content on your channel. Um, I'm betting it would be entertaining. Haha. Or some. Okay. Oh, need to get some content on your channel. Gotcha."
I know that answer, Chris.
Brenda says, "When I get a chill, I eat something spicy." Yeah. Chris says, "You guys know what country never gets hot?"
Chili.
Iceland. Italy?
Chili.
Oh, Chile. Okay. I was thinking Iceland. BD Beats is in the house. Says, "Hello, everyone. I'm finally making the update. Just uploading the pics from my phone." Cool. Brando says Antarctica. Russ says, "When I need to feel alive, I eat something spicy." Brando. Brian says, "Started my lemon drops today. Bought 2 of the 72 cell trays today. First one is full, and we'll work on the second tomorrow."
Cool.
Yeah, you're right, Chili.
Chile.
Derek says, "Haha, Italy." Antonio.
Antonio
Antonio's in the house.
What's up,
Huh?
Antonio?
and BD. Did you say hi to BD?
BD Beats.
Yeah, I did when he came in. But if I didn't, hey, BD. What time you get back? Haha. All right. What's up, everyone? Okay. Russ says, okay, people are saying back and forth. Hellos to Antonio. Uh, but do you want to know why I have such an issue with 75 degrees?
Let's hear it.
When I was 18 years old, I got struck by lightning, and it changed my internal metabolism around to where anything under 75 degrees and I controllably or uncontrollably shiver. But once I get above 75 and above, the heat doesn't bother me.
See, I'm the same way with above 74. So anything above 74, I'm not good at when it gets. And I know we live in a weird climate, but like for the house, I'm talking like home temperature. So I keep my house from 68 to 72.
And if it gets to 73 and I'm sitting here with my sweater on and fully clothed, I start shivering. And so I figure if I'm in my own house, I'm going to be comfortable.
Yeah. And
But
like,
people come in the summertime and it's 78, 80 degrees in here, and they complain about it being too hot.
man.
Yeah, I'm too
He
cheap for
says,
75 in the wintertime, but summertime, absolutely. I'll keep that. I think 78 is as low as my AC will go unless it's out of my control.
mm-hmm.
78. I couldn't imagine that.
Oh yeah, it's great. Well, I don't like hearing every time I hear the AC turn on, all I hear is like cha-ching, like dollar signs coming up and
Well, I know that too, but I mean, for me, I know the most I'm going to pay usually is 150 bucks. That's the August and September.
oh, what, 150 bucks for your whole electric bill?
Yeah,
Oh, that's the cheapest one I've ever got was
you know,
150.
that's my electric bill with 68 at night and 72 in the day. When
Yeah,
it's,
I can't remember the last time I had a $150 electric bill. Mine's always like 200,
'cause I
and
mean,
that's with me being that cheap.
I only pay like eight point something a kilowatt hour.
No clue what I'm paying. That'd be like asking me how much I pay for water. If I had a bill in front of me, I could tell you, but
Derek is asking, so what degrees do you think is feasible to put plants in a mini greenhouse outside, like one of the small couple shelf ones, the tent kind? Being as you're in the Chicago type area,
Ohio.
oh, I'm thinking somebody else there. Ohio, okay. Still up in the north. If it's going to get under 50 at night, bring them in. That's my
You
opinion.
might be able to get away with it in a greenhouse, though. Depends on
Yeah.
how warm it is during the day and how much your greenhouse retains the heat.
Freaky's back. Hello to those who came in. Brian says, Robbie, you need to move south. I've tried twice and ended up coming back. Banjo just says, Rob, BD says, what's up, Brando? I literally played your whole live stream while I worked today on my peppers. Haha. Other op says, anything above 68 is too hot for me, but I'm really warm natured. Oh,
Not me. I'm cold blooded. Can't deal with that cold.
and other op says, I sweat even if I think it, even if I think too hard. Russ says, our light bill is around 500 during the summer. Yeah, so is mine.
I'd be broke. I mean, I wouldn't have no money left. There's no way in hell I would pay 500 bucks.
Well, my last bill was 565, but the majority of that is gas for winter heating.
Oh, because like I said, our gas is separate for natural gas. So normally I pay $27 in the summer. I pay $42 in the winter for gas. Then I pay 150 max in August, and then I pay, well, water's about equal with the sprinkler system and all watering all these plants and stuff. So I'm in the low 100s for water. That's my bill breakdown. You didn't know you were going to learn this today on the live stream, Charles's bill breakdown, but that's about what I pay for my utilities.
Let's discuss utilities.
Yeah.
I don't even have gas here. And if I did, I'd have to have a, a propane bottle outside. We don't have that. Well, no, they did run. Man, wait a minute. They ran a natural gas line down my street, but we don't have it available. And if I want to tap in, I have to pay to not only tap in on my street, but all the way down to the highway. I don't know why they already put it in, but
Yeah. Derek says we're in 40s during the day, but 20s at night. 30s next couple of days. Chris says crazy. What city in Ohio, are you from? Or are you from? Yeah.
that was the home of Cedar Point.
Derek says Cedar Point, Sandusky.
One day I want to go there because I want to go to the amusement park.
Is it still open? I thought it closed.
You did?
I thought so. I thought I watched some like documentary about it, and I was like, "What the heck?" Like I was just there like 25 years ago.
I gotta look that up. I gotta look at the big red dot with G on it, whatever the hell it is.
Brian says that's crazy. My electric bill is only like 120 a month in the summer months. Yeah, but I live in Minnesota and prices are higher here. And then on top of that, our utility company is privately owned, so they charge whatever they want. And it's about the highest in the state.
Guess I was wrong. Derek said Cedar Point will never close. Okay, my bad.
Because I thought they were opening a new roller coaster this year.
There was one of them that I went to a bunch. Like I've been to Cedar Point a bunch of times, and oh, it was Geauga Lake. That was the one that they closed.
I wanted to actually go there one time.
Yeah. Alex is in the house. Alberta Pepper is in the house.
How's it going, guys?
Anthony's in the house.
Hey, what's
Hope
up?
you're having a good day,
Alex?
Bye bye. That was cool on the live stream from Brando's yesterday. He just does that, man. Everybody knows Alex from that. Hello, boys and girls. Here from the Arctic Pepper Lab.
Greetings, boys and girls.
Right over there, I have a wall. Right over there, I have a door. Anyway, I'm just jacking with Alex.
Well, it shows that you watch his videos and that you like him to remember them. You know, what do they say? Imitation is the best compliment or whatever?
Best form of flattery.
Best form of flattery, yes.
You watch his spoon video?
Yes. My father used to do carvings like that, and it always fascinated me. And I was going to say, oh, I want one of those spoons or something like that until I found out how many hours he put into it. Then I thought, I'm going to just keep my mouth shut. But yeah, it's an awesome spoon.
Yeah.
Derek says, Summer Cedar Point runs this. Yeah, Rev. Goga, whatever. However you spell that, closed about an hour from me. Chris says, you're at the bottom of Ohio, laughing out loud. Ah. And then Rev gets up and walks away because
Bye, Rev.
making noise.
So, what should we talk about when Rev's away?
We got to talk about Rev. So,
do you think he's started anything on his greenhouse project?
I think he's in the planning stage at least.
Cool. We need to talk to him about that.
Come on, Rev, get moving.
Rev, what are your plans for your greenhouse?
Derek says, pronounce G Aga Lake. Okay. Vicky says, I think a pup wanted outside.
Yeah, mine does that throughout the live stream. Ada wants to bounce the ball.
Brian says, Chris, just 45 miles south of 70. If we want to get really, really technical, I live about 100 miles north of 90. Oh, Russ is saying, nice yard, Charles.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the small side of my house. So I'm only using the small side of my house for peppers. The other for the dogs and everything else. So, but thanks.
Vicky says, I'm glad y'all can't hear the cat. Oh, and like, can't remember JT's cat's name or Alex's Mongo.
Gordon, Gordon's JT's.
Gordon? Okay.
And then Mongo is Alex. So yes, I generally like to comment about everyone's cat in their videos. I usually try to throw most of the time something with Alex with Mongo, and then something with JT if Gordon's just sitting on the stairs or trying to knock something over or get in front of him when he's trying to walk or some crazy like that.
I'm chewing on a plant.
That's not the right mint, Gordon. The other mint.
Walks up and takes a bite out of the leaf when JT turns around. Derek says, Rob, every time I seen your videos and you showed snow at your shop, my weather here matched. I can believe it because the storms that come through here end up going over you. Fiki says, cats love trying to trip a body up. Anthony says, hey guys, I don't really know anyone to take for the allotment video. Uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's getting tough on that one. But I didn't get the invite, Anthony, about your crawfish boil. I missed that, I guess. I thought you made a mistake or whatever. I'm just joking. But the crawfish look really good. Oh yeah. They look really good.
I've never had a crawfish.
What?
You should eat some crawfish.
Yeah, you gotta go to the south, man.
Some crawfish, some crawfish gumbo, some crawfish po' boy, anything. I mean, there's so many, just regular crawfish with, the corn and everything, the potatoes. Anyway, we can go on and on. And on.
It's like poor man's lobster.
Yeah. Well, we have crawfish here, but not in the numbers that you guys have down there.
I think when I lived in Pittsburgh, I saw crayfish every single summer, constantly. Every time I'd go fishing, I'd find them. Since I've moved here, I mean, again, it's pretty much salt water though around me, but I think I've seen 2 crawfish, and they were both in front of my garage. I don't know why they were there, but they were there.
But going back to the tag for the allotment, I don't know, it's getting tough because I mean the thing is that a lot of the people you regularly see on, if you're like going with people, pepper lovers community, there's either they have more than 1,000, or they've already been tagged, or they don't have a channel. So I mean, it's getting tough if you're going that direction. But I mean, you don't have to do someone from Pepper Lovers. I mean, you could do someone else if they have maybe another gardening channel or whatever it might be. So, that's an option. I mean, I know it'd be a lot better if you could do it with someone from Pepper Lovers, but
And it's like the second or third time that the allotment challenge has come around. Because I think I was in the second wave when it came around. Because the first wave was like just over like in Europe. Because I remember like, oh, look at all these crazy Europeans with their allotment stuff. And then next thing I know, came across the pond. Yeah, I think I got tagged from someone in England actually. Can't remember. That was like 2 years ago or something. I find out when that was.
Oh, geez. Paul says there's a fire a few buildings down from mine. I have to leave. I'm sorry, but I'm probably going to miss the rest of the stream. The rest of you enjoy it. I hope everything's all right, Paul. Let me know tomorrow or later. UT says my tiny apartment and tiny yard are ridiculously small. Not to complain, but I am going to attempt 12 plus tomato varieties, 20 plus peppers, plus more. Everyone should grow however they can. I agree. Other Rob says I said what's up to you when you came in, but I guess you didn't see it. Not sure who that was to. Must be to Brian. Because Brian is saying, not a problem, Mother Rob. It happens so much I don't even notice it anymore. Freaky says, you're not going to have room to sleep, let alone sit inside UT. Good luck to you. Freaky says, be safe, Paul. Derek says, haha, Southern food. Haha. I have family in Virginia, and when I visit, they have mini hot dogs for breakfast. Laughing my donkey off. Not a joke. I believe it. Alex says, stay safe, Paul. Freaky says, crazy, they are called breakfast sausages? Question mark.
I call the little mini hot dogs wrapped in a piece of dough kolaches. That's what I eat for breakfast.
Okay.
No, y'all have that's not just a southern thing though, right? Do y'all have them up north? Kolaches?
We
Pig-
have pigs in a blanket,
Yeah, yeah,
if that's similar.
yeah. That's what I know of in the mornings. I never really had a mini hot dog. I mean, unless you're talking about sausage links. I don't know.
Yeah, but, well, maybe, but.
Okay, well, this is pretty weird. I Googled Revto's TV and allotment challenge. I found Dave's video. I found another video that's on a website that had my name in there. I went to it. Somebody took JT Bear's video and put it on their home page of their website. And in the comments are all the comments left on his video. Like 50 Shades of Gray, Green, Punky Rooster, me,
Weird.
Chad the Walrus, Learning Curves, Freaky Geek. That's weird. I also got some kind of warning about how it is a deceptive site.
Anthony says, I'm going to take you, Freaky. Freaky says, Anthony, I don't do videos. Ryan says, mini hot dogs or little smokies. They're good with hot sauce and eggs. I agree.
Yeah, Little
But
Smokies.
that's a dinner meal, not breakfast. Freaky says, also when I don't talk. Well, time to learn.
Oh no, I didn't get tagged from England. I got tapped from Australia.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was Andy from McDowell's Manor tagged me, and then I guess I tapped JT Bear and Dave. Been a long time.
Alex says, cocktail weenies? Other app says, I love those little smokies, Brian. Ah, yes, pigs in a blanket. Yeah, yep, good stuff. So that, I can't think of the name of that, the myos, whatever that is, the bacterial stuff.
Mycorrhiza.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get some of that.
You want me to come in the room and get you some?
But you're all the way down in Texas. We don't even have smell-o-vision working yet, let alone pass through the TV abilities yet. Ah. Alex says, "Brother Troll tagged me."
Oh yeah, I think I tagged Troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, the first time I think I had tagged Troll. I don't know who brought it back around this last time, but he was the first person I saw that brought it back around, I believe.
JDS
No, it
says,
wasn't. No, it was Simon from 50 Shades of Green. I'm pretty sure he brought it back around and then tagged Troll.
Because Simon's had a bunch of different ones. Like he's been tagged for like garden disasters, and there's a bunch of different kind of tags. But Simon's got a good channel. If you haven't ever been to his channel,
50 Shades of Green. Way across the pond.
yeah. JDS says, Charles makes some amazing sauces, and Other Hub says, yes, he does. Alex says, Bucking Baja is the bomb.
I'm gonna make some more of that this week. So
JDS says, I've been missing out this whole time. Yes, you have. Get on board here. Yes, I'm kidding. Fiki says, I'm so glad they have not worked smell-o-vision. I'm plump enough. Oh. Let's see. Derek says, JDS, I'll be trying his sauces soon. Got some today. Sweet.
yeah, I can't wait for that video. So it'll be interesting.
JDS says, man, you're gonna love them. Let's see. Vicky says, Brando, I don't know if I'm gonna let that one go. Okay.
Oh come on, that was a good one. So Brando, I don't know if I'm touchy, but I'm kind of touched.
Oh yeah, but see, I've been leaving the conversation between them out.
They can read it after the thing is over, the live stream.
This much is true.
So it's all good. We can just read it and have fun with it.
JDS says, my wife ate 90% of Bucking Baja. Bottle is gone.
Well, JDS, let me let you know that so there's another person. I don't know if you know Juan JRF. He said his wife ate about the same of the same one for the Bucking Baja. So I guess it's pretty popular with them.
I guess those wives won't be in Donna's support group.
Well, it's not that spicy. I mean the Bucking Baja, the sauce with two brains, the just peachy, they're not that bad. I mean they're not that hot. Now the strawberry one, the strawberry fury, and that Beauregards, they're pretty hot. So I mean they're not the hottest thing, but they're pretty hot. Like I said, for me, I like it to be fruit, sweet, and taste the fruit in it, and then have heat. That's how I like to have them. So that's how I make all my sauces. So, and I'm gonna make a different version of the just peachy though. For one, I'm out of habaneros, so since I don't go buy habaneros at the store to use in my sauces, I'm gonna substitute a pepper. So this next batch of the just peachy is gonna be a different. I'm gonna use Black Panther orange phenos. So it'd be a BP edition, I guess you would say, as opposed to having habanero. So it should be a little bit spicier for the peach the next go around.
JDS says, I'm eating BOE on pizza as I'm watching, and Paula's in the house. Good evening, all. Just posted a grow room update and got some carrots planted outside. Time for a YP break.
Cool.
Cool.
fun. What's up, Paula?
I just ordered some carrot seeds, so I'm gonna try the carrots in a container, see how it works out. So this will be my first time growing carrots.
I like growing carrots. They're fun. They like a sandy soil with
Yep.
like no resistance to grow because of you ever see those carrots where they got like little forks on the bottom and everything?
Mm.
That's because there was like a rock in the way when they were growing down, they hit it and they'll just split around the rock.
Yeah.
So they
And
like
sometimes
more.
they'll go right around the rock, and the rock comes out with them.
Yep.
The only reason I know this is because 3 years ago, half of my back garden I planted all in carrots, not knowing I didn't have enough sand in my dirt, and every one of them did that. Some of them are like that fat, but only about that tall.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, Derek, the smaller carrots are the better carrots.
JDS says, "Hey Paul, my carrots are doing good. Thinned them out a few weeks ago. You're already to the point of thinning. I haven't even put Mr. Dave.
What's up?
What you see is
So
what you get."
what's up with the Exorcist? We haven't watched this video yet.
Well, wait, hold on. My intro didn't quite work real well. Rev got the message late. I was going to come in with this.
We were
Right.
playing, we were playing that before the live stream started.
Everybody's favorite song.
Yep.
It just didn't quite work well. That would have been sweet to come in with that, but you know. The Exorcist wings are PJ's Pizza. It's a local pizza shop that we're working with. It's made with the Crimson Blaze. It has it in it, so they and it's hot, but it's not like challenge wing hot. So we're actually going to work on another one to sorry, I'm trying to rearrange everything on here. So we're going to work on another one to have that on the menu because like he said, he knows a challenge wing isn't going to be like the top seller. It's there as a supplemental type thing that just brings in people for fun. So we wanted one that was going to melt your face, but not at the same time you enjoy it. So, and I think we accomplished that with it. It had me sweating.
So how would you compare it to the blazing wings at BW3?
I think. What's the ones right before the blazing? Is that they're hot? I can't remember what they're called.
I'm not sure.
I'd say it's kind of like right in between the two, so to speak.
Because Russ wants to know if he should fly out and show the pizza place how to eat wings. Because Russ is a professional challenger.
Tell him come on in New Martins. Hey, Russ, come on into New Martinsville, buddy.
May just do that. Everybody looking at how fast he can eat these damn wings.
We'll have you do The Exorcist, then we'll take you up to Wheeling, and you can do it to Call It What You Will, which are freaking hot. Those ones are killer hot.
He says, nah, I want to enjoy them.
Yeah.
Susan's in the house too.
Hey, Susan.
Russ, you can enjoy the Exorcist ones. They're hot. They're not for like just normal people, but for the chili heads, we'd be like, yeah, they're hot, but you know, I actually really, really like these.
Okay. Susan says that song is so cool. Just got on a few minutes ago, but cooking dinner, so listening, but not watching the chat. Hi everyone, I'll be back in 15, but still listening. So everyone talk about me.
Can do that. So what should we talk about, Susan?
Did you hear about Susan and?
Yeah, she was going on the Bat and Bear show on Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I heard that too. She was going to be the main attraction.
Yep. She's their special guest.
Oh, so sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just had to throw that little spoof in there. So how's it going otherwise?
Oh, it's going. It's been beautiful. I think we had 60. We topped out at 65 yesterday and 62 today. And then tomorrow, you know, that nor'eastern's coming up the East Coast or whatever. So I supposedly there's another storm that's supposed to collide over the Ohio Valley with it. So we don't know what we're going to get. I've been hearing snow. I haven't heard any accumulations or what, but I just know they're calling for drop in temps and snow from tomorrow night into Wednesday. And then it's supposed to be back up in the mid 40s on Thursday. I'm like, I hope it's not a lot of snow because we really don't need all that to melt off that fast.
It's supposed to be like 50 here on Thursday.
Yeah, we're supposed to be right around 50 on Thursday too.
I think we're
Back up.
right around that too.
Yeah. Last time I checked, I think it said 48 Thursday. Yeah, or no, actually they're saying 45 and sunny. Of course, it's AccuWeather app. AccuWeather apps, I don't know where they actually call the weather for half the time.
Well, Donna's saying snow 2 to 4 inches.
Yay. That's not bad. We can do that. That's gonna be good snow too, because it's warm. We get some nice snowball battles.
That's about where we're supposed to be on Thursday. 82, and then 82 on Friday and Saturday, and 88 on Sunday. That's right. That's what you are saying.
Yeah.
And yes, no, Susan has not done the allotment challenge. I think that would be a great person to nominate.
Yeah, I think Batman tagged her.
Yeah, but I still haven't seen it. So if JDS tags her too, then she'll get it out twice as quick.
That's true. I mean, there's been multiple tags because I know there's a couple people tagged multiple people. So.
JDS is saying Batman did too.
Yeah, most of everybody did it for me. Who I tagged, they did their videos. So thanks for everyone who did that.
Yeah, Derek wants to get his rims back on his truck.
Just wanted to double check because I can't remember. Unless it was a while ago. Did Brando do the allotment challenge? I'm not seeing it on his page, but you can challenge Brando.
JDS said he hasn't been tagged.
Yeah.
Okay, since 2 out of my 3 didn't do it originally, way back when I did it, JDS, I tagged you. I think I tagged. Who did I tag? I tagged Kang,
Rich,
and who else? I don't remember who it was, huh? Because I think only one did it. Because I know Kang didn't do it. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check.
You have months to do this. I mean, it's not like you do it like within days. Some people take months to do it. We know everybody's busy, but it is cool to see. I mean, I enjoy watching them to see what people have to say. Get a better understanding. I mean, if you don't do weekly updates or anything like that, it's kind of cool to see what you got going on and where you're planning. How's your garden looking and all that stuff. It's kind of cool just to see on a video, and then you talk about it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was tracing my allotment challenge video where I tagged you, Dave.
Yeah.
I thought it came from, I got tagged from England, but nope. Turns out I got tagged from Australia.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
They kind of sound the same.
Yeah, accents are kind of similar, but
Actually, they're not at all, but yeah, it was Andy from McDowell's Manor tagged me. That was 2 years ago.
yeah, I was gonna say it was a couple years.
Doesn't feel that long.
So I felt kind of weird doing because I have a few plants and everyone has a million plants. Haha. I don't have a million plants.
Yeah. I mean, I thought yours was great, Eric. I mean, it was to the point. You told everybody what you got going on, everything, you're planning for this year. Like, of course, your video editing and everything is great. So yeah, I thought it was fine. And most people don't have a million plants. Most people have less than 30 or 40.
Yeah.
The majority, I would say 70% is less than 40.
Easily, yeah.
West P Power popped in.
What's
So
up?
hey,
Who was asking about who to tag? I thought it was JDS, but it wasn't JDS because he hasn't been tagged yet.
Anthony was asking who to tag. So
Anthony, I got a great one for you. Pepper Girl.
someone,
yeah.
someone just tagged her though.
Tag her again.
Yeah.
I think she might have been one that I tagged in the original one because I know she was off and on with videos, and then she had that landlord problem going on, and then she just stopped making videos for a while, and I just saw her come back. So tag her again. Worst case scenario, you get same thing Dave had. You get one person that does it.
Yeah.
That's why you tag 5. That way you can at least move it on.
I think it was Rich that did it, wasn't it?
I want to say that. Yeah, let me check.
I'm pretty sure it was Rich. And speaking of Pepper Girl, she just put up a video the other day.
I saw the pictures of the church plot.
I'm itching to get it open. You can see, like when you're looking at it, the plastic to the right of it, towards the building.
Huh.
You can see that like 3 to 4 foot section that I didn't use last year.
Yeah.
Because I tilled that up, and then I ended up not using that whole row, and then now I'm looking at it going, dear God, I need about 30 more feet attached to that.
Hey Griffin, how's it going?
But that's as far as I could go before it starts getting shaded out too early. No, Derek, there'll be no probably. You will do an update.
Yeah, he'll do some other things. He'll have it going on.
It's gonna make me use the Daddy Dave tone again. See, there it is.
No, I don't see it on. I don't see one on Rich's channel.
Maybe it wasn't him then. I can't think of who the third person was.
I only remember 2 people that I tagged, and that was you and JT. And that's because you both did them. And when I googled myself, they both popped up. Everybody loves the Daddy Dave.
Speaking of fire, I just seen Paul Serpenant said he was went to a fire.
He said he's an apartment, and I think he said like 2 buildings down, they're having a fire in the building.
Mm.
That's Rob's friend.
Yeah. Yeah, he just called me and said that it's under control and everything else. So
That's good.
yeah, that's why it took me so long.
Oh, yeah, there he is right there.
Griffin, hi. Is there any way I can get voice or no? Cool if not. Okay, got me. Anthony says take Pepper Girl and JDS. Noted. Read Paul's already. Vicky says good to hear you're safe, Paul. Other app says that's good to hear, Paul. Paula says not sure if anyone cares, but I just found out today that Monsanto is part owner of General Hydroponics.
Not Monsanto, Monsanto.
Yeah, Monsanto. Yep, I read it wrong.
That's the company that every organic gardener loves to hate.
Hey, Eric, have you been tagged with the allotment? Eric Petro? I don't know if he's been tagged yet or not. That's another one Nancy can use for an allotment tag.
Yeah, Eric says apartment fires get out of control fast, especially shared attics. They have been owned them Paula.
By them. Yeah, I don't think people realize how deep Monsanto actually goes.
Oh, their tentacles go very deep.
Yep. You'd be amazed at what they actually own.
It's just like Pepsi. All the things that the Pepsi Corporation owns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, PepsiCo, Andrea Newey.
Mm-hmm.
That's the CEO. How do I know that? Oh. Didn't Monsanto own Roundup?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And then the Roundup Ready crops and all that stuff. Ugh. What was it? BT corn and
So Eric says I have Batman got me last week and I'm working on it, but waiting to get my new raised bed up.
I forgot because Batman tagged like 9.
including Susan, who's out there cooking dinner, listening to us.
Uh-huh.
We know you watched
ADS.
the video, but in case you didn't, we're reminding you again.
ADS says I just read ingredients on V8 and it's made with GMO ingredients. I believe it. Paula says I heard about tomato from a friend. She lost some of her chicks because it ripped the roof off her brooder. Or tornado. I said tomato, sorry. Other app says, Charles, take me already, Anthony. Vicky says, Anthony, you need long, long arms to take them. Vicky says, JDS better to make your own once you grow the food. Okay, who's that going?
Not me.
Shouldn't be me. Sounded like you.
Yeah, kind of did.
Oh, I can hear my voice coming back at me. Let's see. Aaron says General Hydroponics is owned by Scott's Miracle Grow, which is partners with Monsanto. For now, they are letting General Hydroponics do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Give that a little bit
So
of
they want
time.
us to think.
And give that a little bit of time because that always happens when a bigger company buys out a smaller company. They always just let them do their thing and make money the way they've always been. They don't do that. They always get their grubby little hands into everything. Oh, whoa. Am I sounding like someone who worked for a company that got taken over by another company about 7 or 8 times? Oh, sorry.
Inexperience.
I worked for 7 or 8 rental companies around here. All were bought out, every single one of them. And now or no, one, I believe, still exists, but all the rest do not exist at all. And that's because that bigger company wanted to make more money, and just drove those companies into the ground. And then they just went out of business, got bought up by a smaller company around here who didn't sell out, and now they're doing fine.
Hmm.
Maybe that was the goal in the first place. I don't know.
Okay, Brian's saying just me has the echo. But when I'm listening to you guys talk, I hear the echo.
Where? Here. Now.
Uh,
No, I only hear an echo when you're talking, Rob.
You mean it's not my internet messing up tonight?
No.
I'm gonna try to make the laugh trail off.
Paula says I work for AT&T. I've been there and done that. Brian said it cleared up a little. Let's see. Jack says I have an actual juicer, works great, but is a pain in the butt to after. And let's see. Derek says I have a Ninja blender JDS, love it, but I don't use it for juicing.
You think juicing is bad? Cleaning up after. Try to clean up after you make hot sauce.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
once you put them in there, you're never going to get that smell fully out of that blender. That they're going to latch onto that plastic, so you'll ever get that scorpion and whatever aroma always in that thing, kind of. You do.
Oh. Piggy says, crazy, you're not supposed to sit on the blender while it's going. Paula says, that's why I never use my juicer. It's a pain to clean. Derek says, haha, freaky. Haha, Rob missed half the combo. No, I just kind of skipped over the little parts of it. If I read everything, nothing else would get said between us. Eric says, Anthony, awesome. I am doing 27 by 4 and filling with half mixed soil, half compost. What are you thinking? JDS says he did. Derek. Someone say scorpion? No, I don't think so.
Let's say the smell on the blender when you're blending the salsa.
I've never made sauce, or not really. I guess I did a few years back. I made some oh shoot sauce.
You ever take old hot sauce bottles, try to clean them out, and make them smell brand new and clean? I did that. I think I have like 15 bottles or something over there. I just let them soak in the sink with hot water and soap for like, I don't know, 2 days. Just drain the water, fill it back up with hot water, put soap in there. Nope. Pretty sure I haven't done it yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to throw them away.
Brendo says capsaicin sense started tingling a little. Derek says my wife would kick my butt if I tried to make sauce in here. JDS says
Just
that's what that
things
smell was.
like dehydrating pods. She'll be fine with it, right?
Yeah. Susan's bag says barbecue chicken, corn, sliced tomatoes, Brussels sprouts, and mac and cheese. Mmm. That actually sounds pretty
It
good.
does sound good.
Yeah, Rob especially loves the sliced tomato part.
Well, I can pass on those.
And
And what?
you said you can slice on or skip on the sliced tomatoes. You mean you will skip on
Yeah.
the sliced tomatoes?
And the barbecue chicken, of course, if it's got regular barbecue sauce on it. But
Is it
that's
homemade mac and cheese, Susan? That's the good stuff.
Homemade.
Uh-oh. Derek's calling you out, Rev. Says Rev equals bad informed.
Absolutely. Actually, that was pretty nice. I've been called a lot worse than that.
Brian says, Rev, in your rinse water, add some bleach and let them soak for an hour.
That would work. Yeah. If you don't know what bleach is just watered down chlorine water, and chlorine is an oxidizer that kills any kind of organic matter. So, yeah, that would work. Pretty sure chili oil is organic matter.
Derek says, haha, that's why I love you, Rev.
Blame it on
Other
Rev.
option. Huh?
Blame it on Rev.
Yeah.
What I'm here for.
It's all Rev's fault. He did it.
Like JT says, I'll be your scapegoat. I love that.
Speaking of which, where's he at? Is he just like lurking in the shadows, or?
Either that or he'll be watching tomorrow.
Yeah, today's Monday. Today is JT time.
All right, yeah. The only day of the week he takes off.
Well, this is what he should be doing while he takes off. He should be watching the live feed.
I've been saying that for like 6 or 7 months.
Perfect way to spend your alone time.
Hey, I can't complain. He came on once, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Freaky.
hey JT, watching the.
Yeah, Freaky says, sometimes the blame is called credit. I believe it.
Sure.
Susan says, follow what size are those square pots your plants are in.
See you, Russ.
Later, Russ.
My wife wants to watch some old Chappelle show. Got her on all.
Or
Have a
check
good
out his
night,
new-
Russ. Enjoy it.
Yeah, or check out his new special. He had one special like a year, or 2 specials like a year ago that came out, and then 2 more specials that just came out, like 2 months ago. I haven't gotten around to see either of the 4, but I've heard they're great.
The ones on Netflix. Yeah.
I imagine they are.
Yeah, I think they're Netflix only.
You can't go wrong with old school Chappelle show. That was probably one of the funniest shows that ever came out on TV.
Oh yeah, the actual show. Yeah.
I mean, for me, like the first episode, you got the Charlie Murphy tells. I mean, just those. Oh my God.
The story about Prince, the story about what's the other story?
The Rick James.
Oh yeah, of course. Everybody likes that one. I kind of blocked that one out because too many people talked about it. But the Prince story was great. When Prince died, I just saw everybody posting that up.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that since it actually came out. I watched it again and was like, wow, what a great story.
I don't know where to pick up at.
Yeah.
Freaky was thinking of JT Bear's everyday vlogs. And let's see.
Oh, yeah, because I was the blame. Sometimes the blame is called the credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, notice he's beyond 60 now. I like to think I had something to do with that.
Probably more than just a little bit.
There it is.
289.
Thanks a lot, Russ. That is good math.
Cool. Mr. Russ comes through with another donation. Oh, yeah.
With all the donations you got on here, plus that check, you got to be well over 500.
Yeah, should be.
Because heck, that night it was $24.99 the first night,
Yeah.
minus all the fees, but it's still.
Yeah, but YouTube likes to hold on to that for me, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're helping me.
They're helping you be responsible. When did they actually release it?
Once you hit 100.
Oh, okay.
So while you're away, so how's that planning going for you, Rev?
Still planning.
And we all know what a plan is.
Nothing but a list of things that don't take place.
There it is.
Susan, the name highlighted thing, that only gets highlighted for the person that you highlighted it for. So it should have been highlighted on Paula's side, but not on your or my side.
It's there to draw attention to the person the message was designed for or sent to.
Yeah. I read too far up. The highlighter ran out of highlights. Paul's blaming me as well. Sweet. Take that. Oh, that's great. I wish that would actually come up every time someone retracted their message. What Derek put in there? Message retracted because I can't type.
Grub, you should have said, Susan, use your own highlighter. So what am I? I know compared to the amount of plants you have, Dave, and the amount that Charles has, 50 isn't that big a deal. But I'm just wondering which end of the spectrum I should grow on, or if I should. I'm gonna start new ones again because I've given up pretty much on the little ones at the shop. So time to start over.
I know what spectrum of that you should be growing on. Wait, what are the kids calling it? Off the deep end. Just put down every single seed you got.
Every single seed I have. You mean every single variety I have?
Yeah, every seed you've got.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I was saying I sent him a bunch.
Yes, you did.
Pull JT and just do them all.
Exactly. Paul's got 52 peppers in their grow room. Is that 52 different varieties or just 52 total? I have no clue how many I have.
Either way, 52 peppers is a lot.
Yep. Like JDS said, grow big or go home.
Until you actually start doing that, then you see how much work it is.
Nah, no work at all. Just a little water.
No.
I know.
Then next thing you know, you got a 500-gallon smart pot.
Yeah, but that's just holding dirt. That's not going to actually in it. I still think I'm using that. I am not using, for the record, I am not using the 500-gallon smart pot to plant a plant in. I'm not.
But like, You should put like 10 of them in there, all in a big circle.
Then that's already been taken by another group. They do that already. That's for different kind of plants. They use 1,000 gallons. The planters of the trees, reaching to the sky, 12 foot high. Yep. Got to get those combs going. All that resin. Watch too many videos.
Well, that's the one I'm supposed to be transferring all the dirt from, right?
Yes, and then I'll return the favor sometime in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
So, whichever way you want to do it. Yeah, I'll be doing that shortly, though. That's coming up. Just a little bit at a time. So, I'm looking for that back-breaking work of shoveling 155-gallon smart pots or fabric pots. This joyous, the joys of what you call quote unquote growing big.
Yeah. Just think of all them wonderful sauces you can make.
I've already got a bunch of them planned out.
Look, Rob's got his bag out.
Come in. Hey, Rob, you got a bandana or something? Blindfold yourself, then go and open the bag and just start reaching crap. Reach out 50, and there you go.
Well, I didn't know he only had that many. No, plant them all. It's not even that much. Got them all in the bag. Mine takes up an entire drawer on this credenza or whatever the heck this thing is called over here that we don't really use for anything. So I used an entire drawer for seeds.
Just this little bag is all shishitos. There's got to be hundreds and hundreds of seeds in there.
There you go.
Well,
Go to Wally World tonight. Go make a run for some party cups. They got them for $238 for 50, and go buy a bunch of them. Go buy the whole end cap.
Yeah, and then take that bag, divide it in half, send half the seeds to Susan because she loves this shishito, and then plant all the rest.
Yeah, there you go. Those are lemon drops.
Those are all lemon drop seeds.
Well, you like them, so plant all them.
There's got to be
with all those seeds. I'm wondering why the hell you're asking Dave to grow you all those lemon drops. You're doing it yourself.
There's probably thousands in that bag.
Yeah. I have many thousands of seeds in here, and
well, heck, I know. I don't need to save lemon drop seeds this year. I'll just come to Rob. Rob, I need a few hundred. Cross that off my list of things to do.
I like the blindfold idea. That way, it's a total crapshoot.
That is. I mean, that's cool. I mean, if you can't decide, then just blindfold yourself, and then just start pulling them out. And I think I would do it on Wednesday. That'd be great for it, just to see what people can go on the chat and say, what do you think he's going to get next?
No, even better game. Go through, like, between now and before the Wednesday live stream, go in and tag each thing of seeds with a number. And just put, like, 1 on 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. And then on the live stream, we'll just have, we'll just randomly pick certain people, have them pick a number, and then that'll be what you're growing.
Mm-hmm. I actually like that. That's pretty cool.
And then we could do a contest, and then you can like give some away for whatever that you have picked. So if they pick the right one, that person gets that seed.
But I'd say you got to do it like this week, since we're getting down to the wire. If you're going to start some new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year I didn't start until last couple weeks in February. So
Eric said hang them on the wall and throw a dart at them. That works even better. Then you get to combine, like, thrill and fun of throwing darts at things, with putting holes in walls and all that stuff. You know, and like a lot of people say, then you just use toothpaste to cover up the holes. I wouldn't do that, people.
Oh, we so used to do that before we painted my parents back in the day. Fill all them holes with toothpaste.
What is it? Crest White and Colgate Blue.
Yeah.
That's what they paint the university dorm room with is Crest White or Colgate Blue. Because that's what everybody does.
I've never used toothpaste like that. Every time I've fixed a hole in a wall, I've actually fixed it correctly. I'm not going to say it looked the prettiest, but definitely did it correctly.
Well, see, with toothpaste, you're just filling them little nail holes, like screw holes, nothing big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. Spackling?
Spackle.
Yeah.
Whatever that stuff is with a little tiny knife. Just do that stuff, much better.
Yeah.
But I remember one time I had, it was like my cable was over here and I had to move it over to this corner and then straight up a wall to where a wall mount, the old school picture tube wall mount thing was. And I ended up doing that, but I ended up cutting out a giant piece of drywall so I could drill through a few studs to bring the electric and the cable through. Did all that stuff, and man, I worked on that for like a year. I'd get bored and be like, might as well go in there and pop out the sander and sand it and then re-mud it and everything, and just kept going bigger and bigger as I do it. It started off like it was only a hole about this big, but then it was like this big of a repair. By the time it was over, it was like this big, and I just kept doing it over and over, and then painted the room. You couldn't even tell, which is the way you're supposed to do it, but I was just really proud of that one because I've done a lot of drywall and I've done a lot of crappy drywall in my time. I got hired for a job and the guy was like, "What are you good at?" I'm like, "All right, I'm pretty good at a lot of things, but I'll tell you my weaknesses. I can't paint and I can't do drywall." He's like, "No problem. We won't have you do that." And like 2 weeks later, he's like, "I got this drywall job for you to do." I'm like, you really want me to disappoint you, don't you? I've gotten a lot better over the years, but I think that was his point. Go do a crappy job. I'll go look at it, tell you did a bad job, make you cut the whole thing out and redo it over again. And
See, when I worked for my brother, when we did drywalling, he only let me mud once. I was the official sander. I was never allowed to mud again. Apparently, he didn't like my taping in mud.
What kind of tape?
It was the
paper or the mesh?
The mesh.
Don't use the mesh. That stuff's horrible.
Yeah, it was. I had it everywhere. Nothing was smooth. I had to sand so much. I was great at sanding, but he's very anal too. But he was the boss, so it was his stuff. So.
Yeah, we had a friend of one of the companies I worked for. He had a buddy from New York, upstate New York, that was a professional drywall guy. So he came down and just screwing around. He was on vacation, just wanted to screw around. So we all met at a house, and he's like, "This is how you do drywall." And he's just sitting there like doing it like super quick, and we're like, "Whoa. Slow down, man." Like there was a flood in the house, so it was like an entire cupboard or closet, like all of the sheetrock fell off, and then outside of the closet too. This guy was just sitting there going to town, going nuts, and I'm like, "Whoa, what the heck, man?" Like I have no clue what you're doing. But the only thing I got out of that was don't use the mesh, always use the paper.
Yeah.
And he said go really thin, then use the paper, then go heavier on it, but feather it out as 2 or 3 times as wide as you think you should.
Right.
Gage is in the house, and so is Rocky.
Hey, Gage. Hey, Rocky.
What's up, Gage? Rocky?
So I just opened up the letter that I got from the Miss Pepper Queen Susan, and I just realized I don't have any more giant red ricotta seeds or pineapple ricotas. I planted all of them. I have the yellow ricotas. So those are going to be one that I'm going to take and plant. I know, depressing thoughts, right?
Gage, I think there's a lot of content that was pretty good for the first couple hours. To be honest, and I wouldn't say comedy hour, but it's been pretty funny.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here. You came in at the wrong time, Gage. Sorry.
Yeah, might as well turn around and go home.
But on Wednesday, Rob is going to blindfold himself and pick 50 varieties of seeds. But he's going to number them all first, so that the people in the chat on Wednesday. But see, this doesn't pertain to Gage because he's got obligations on Wednesday. But
is that bowling night?
Yes. So you pick the number in the chat, and then Rob is going to pick whatever seeds out of the bag blindfolded, and then we're gonna see who matches it up.
Or he's gonna hang them on the wall behind him and then just throw darts at them, and whichever one he hits.
Right.
It's a match choice.
No, JDS, I have not talked about Baton Bear's giveaway, but
LED light.
Well, that's one of them. But the other thing they're going to do in the next couple of weeks is they're going to give one small bag of nectar for the gods, one shot, which is a fertilizer or amendment that has all the essential meals, MEALS, not MILL. So they're going to give away a bag in a couple weeks to someone, as well as the LED light.
Which will be on the Bat and Bear Show Thursday nights, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern.
So keep tuning in to the Bat and Bear Show.
It sounds like late night TV.
It
is. Susan says, Rob, I planted those yellow Ricotta, and they all came up, but sadly I let them all die. Didn't transplant them, and they dried up. Well, darn.
Hey, Susan, you should put that on the Pepper Lovers and see how much crap you get from people for talking about the way that you did mistreated seedlings. Because I've seen that. I've had that. Oh, my God, I can't believe you just pulled them away and let them die. What a waste of seed. This, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm just ranting.
Susan says, dang it, I want that light. Vicky says, a bag full of meals sounds yummy for plants, not people to eat. Find your chickens in the house. I got to go. Bed, long night. Good night, everybody. Have a good night, Paul.
See you, Paul.
All right, with the fire. Make up I could take and put a number on each of the seeds and 1 through 56 or whatever. Or however many.
I think that'd be brilliant. I'm curious. I want to see what you pick. And then if you stick with it, that's awesome. Then this would be called the Rev Toes TV live stream picks of the year for Rob Z. So that's cool. Hey guys, here's my update. These are the 57 peppers that y'all selected on. I selected on the live stream.
Who did that? A YouTuber did that. They let the viewers pick what they were going to grow. I can't remember who that was. I think Ray over at the Praxis channel did that one year. He let the viewers pick some of the stuff he grew. But there were somebody that grew peppers that did that. Huh.
I don't know.
That's what drives me crazy.
Did you got a lot of stuff wrong?
Hmm?
You got a lot of good stuff.
I think so.
See, then you can't go wrong.
Yeah, but if I'm just thinking, chocolate bootla Reaper, what is it, the Borg 9 or whatever?
Okay. So far, I haven't heard anything wrong.
Yeah. Oh, hot though. Really, really hot.
Yeah.
If you eat them often enough.
River saying Batman on. Anyone know what the Batman drill pepper is? Got it on my seed pack from him.
I saw that today on his post. I don't know what it is though.
Huh. But if Aaron doesn't know, I don't know of anybody.
I asked him the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, if Aaron doesn't know, I think we're all out of luck.
Top secret. Derek says, "Hey Rev, so you're saying you're gonna see a super hot review from you soon, or we're gonna see a super hot review from you soon."
I've already seen it. Seen a lot of them. And if you missed it, go back and check on my pod review playlist. There's everything from a chocolate ghost to a Brazilian brain strain. That's as hot as I went. And that's where it ended. I don't remember what the first one was, though. Might have just been a sugar rush, but it might have been a peach ghost. I can't remember. I did both of them. Pineapple, or ahi pineapple, I did that one. Butch Tea crossed with Douglas, I did that one for Crazy Kimberlin. Yellow Maruga.
Now he wants a new upcoming super hot video.
I don't know if I'm gonna do anymore. I'm definitely taking the Dave approach. I'm not doing a whole super hot pod anymore.
No, but third is good. Third, half of the max.
Yep, I said if I'm gonna do them, if I do any supers, I'm gonna do probably about a half, but that's no more. I'm getting too old to be curled up in the corner, moaning and crying and rocking and wishing I was dead.
Yeah.
No, I know I'm gonna do some on the live streams throughout the year. So what parties I have right, but I'm just gonna do it on the live stream. I pretty much decided that. We'll see what I got going on. Of course, like a third or a half. I'm not doing whole pods.
Yeah.
JDS said 30-30 super hot review. Hey, stop. First off, I don't know if I'm gonna do another 30-30. I think I burned myself out on that. I did 4 of them. 2 in a row, and then one skipped a month and did another month, and that really burned me out. So, if
you did one, you did that one, and then you joined me.
Yeah, I did July and then joined you in
September.
Yeah.
Okay, before this goes off the screen, Anthony says, "I dropped my phone and blocked Eric P by accident. So now we have Chad the Walrus booting Graham, and now we have Anthony blocking Eric by accident." Anthony may never live this one down.
Erica's messaged me like, "What the hell's with Anthony? Why the hell did he put me on timeout?" I'm like, "She beats the hell out of me." I have no damn idea why he did that. I was like, that comment wasn't that bad. It just said throw darts behind you.
Anthony, you may never live it down.
Well, not anymore. So
Yeah, Anthony, you're going to join the ranks of Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
Derek says, and I'll Which one? Which one are you laughing at?
Gauges.
Maybe you can view the apocalypse sauce on here, Charles. If he sends you some. Yeah.
Gage, I think he's sending that to you because I think he really, really likes you.
Or Dave.
Yeah.
Or Batman.
Hey, you know the scary part? I thought about it after we were talking the other day. I sent seeds to that person last year, and I'm pretty sure my address was on that envelope. It has bothered me for like days now when I realized that.
If I do an apocalypse sauce, it would be my own. I'm growing chocolate and red apocalypse peppers, so it'll be my own. If I make that up, so we'll see. I'll keep you in the loop. But yeah, for that comment, no, I'm not planning on any videos.
Well, I was reading Derek's comment. Derek, I agree, man. They tore you up inside pretty bad. The older we get.
None of them messed me up that bad. The only one that messed me up was that Brazilian brain strain, but that wasn't the next day. That was like within minutes of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Cal said, you go throw up, and then yeah, everything's all good after that.
He did good on it, the challenge. I mean, I was really proud of him for that. I mean, not having any super hots, really. I mean, he never really had many. He did hell. I wasn't even expecting that. I was going to bed, and no, I told Scott, I was like, I got up early, and then I woke up and I saw that he did that at like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. He posted that video. I was like, I wasn't expecting him to eat the whole thing. And then he didn't have the settings right for Pepper Lovers. He just had it under public. That's why I reposted it so that everybody in Pepper Lovers could see him, eat the bootleg. So yeah, I think he did good.
And Rocky said he remember a while back I did an M8 War Tricks. Yeah, I think I did that twice because I had 2 different phenotypes come out, so I did them both. I was on top of the world on that stuff, man. I thought I was becoming bulletproof on it, and that Brazilian came around, and whew, that ended that.
Yeah, I agree with Gage. That's why it's supers. I mean, we know they're going to be hot, regardless. I mean, they're super hot. They're hot, but you want to try to get a flavor profile off of them. So, and you don't need to eat a whole one to do that.
Well, when you get to super hot, there's not really a lot of flavor. It's like, oh, I kind of taste peach. Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Some people may not agree with me. Some may, but there's still not a lot of whole lot of super hots out there that have like. I don't know of any that I can honestly say that I've tasted that have great flavor.
Yellow Moruga and Peach Ghost. Peach Ghost.
But they're supers, but I mean, they're like the lower end of the spectrum. I mean, like, okay, when you get into like the reds and the chocolates, it's kind of hard to say there's any like great flavored ones. At least that I've seen. There's some red ones that are okay, but
yeah, I did the red Ghost. I remember that being not too bad, but that's still on the lower end of the super hots.
That's what I mean. There's a lot of them that they're not bad, but to say that there's any like great flavored ones, like you would say, like, man, some of the ahis, a lot of people would be like, man, those are great flavored. Well, me personally, I haven't found a super hot yet that I said, wow, that was great.
Like Derek said, I went balls to the wall with Dave's pods. I haven't tasted a damn thing yet.
Yep. Like that little bastard.
Which that was Tori's mom's cross, wasn't it?
No, hers is the speeding bullet.
Oh, the bullet. That's right. Anthony, anyone know how to reduce heat in peppers you grow? Yeah, grow them in like an aquaponic garden.
The more water, the less heat.
Oh man, yeah, and the less water, the more you stress them out really good, the better the heat will be. Which is pretty much the way I'd go about it now. But yeah, I grew them in aquaponics. Ugh, habanero, no heat at all. That was my very first time I was ever on camera on my channel. I thought it was actually going to get lit up, and I ate it, and I'm like, okay, it tastes like a habanero. The heat's got to be building. It's got to be building. It's got to be coming, and it just never came.
Derek said, chocolate bourgogne tasted like plastic. Yeah, Rocky, I gotta agree. 7-Pot White actually does have a pretty good flavor to it. So I mean, there's some that really do, but they're not like a 7-Pot White. For me, I don't know. I really didn't get a super hot heat. It kind of like falls in that category between like a habanero and a ghost.
Yeah.
They're hot, but
Yeah, for me, my favorite 7-Pot is the pink. I love the pink.
oh, the 7-Pot Pink, yeah. No, I will say that one. But again, that's another one that's not like a
No, a little bit like you're saying, yeah.
yeah. See, when I'm thinking supers, I'm thinking like freaking Reapers and Borgnines and BTR stuff like that, and none of them, as far as I'm concerned, are like, wow, that's amazing. I want that.
And I miss James is out there in the chat. What's up, James?
Hey, James.
7-Pots, man. I think honestly, 7-Pots, in my opinion, 7-Pots are where it's at, flavor wise. When it comes to the hotter peppers.
Something I'm confusing with the 7-Pot. What in some people's opinion, what really is the Reaper?
Primo?
Primo, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I got those two.
Again, it's listed as a 7-Pot. It's a 7-Pot Primo. This one is set with the ball.
Sounds like a dying old man over there.
I was going to say it sounded like a bone stuck in the garbage disposal.
Ah.
A bear. This one's snoring on the couch, a bulldog, and then this one sounds like a bear wanting the ball.
Seven Pop bubble gum did not taste like bubble gum.
No.
Nah, not at all.
I don't think I've ever grown 7-Pots at all.
I thought I sent you seeds for some.
See, then that would be this one,
Maybe I didn't.
Maverick.
That's who's making all the noise. He's like, I just wanted to get on camera.
No, I don't think so. I just looked on my cheat sheet.
Yeah. Well, see, like even like Brando just said, scorpion flavor. He likes the like. There's people out there they like those certain flavors. That's different. It's the beauty of being human. We're all different, but
Right.
I know plenty of people like Brando. They love those scorpion flavors.
Yeah, I like this. I like the scorpion flavor.
Mhm.
That Trinidad perfume, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like heat, there's your pepper. It tastes kind of like a scorpion, but very little heat.
And you probably don't get that metallic like you get from the regular scorpion because you got the heat's gone. I'm assuming.
I don't remember if I had any scorpions. I know I grow the Jay's Peach Goes scorpion, but I never got a pod from that one.
Yeah, that's really good. It's really good though.
Or no,
Yeah.
I grew yellow scorpion and red scorpion.
Peach Ghost, Jay's Red Ghost Scorpion. Those both are really good. And then I grew with Susan too, Scotch Brains, any of the Scotch Bonnet type ones I like as well.
Yeah, the Scotch Brains was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm growing those. I've never tried them, but the Scotch Bonnets, I like those. Those are real good. The
Yeah,
MOA
Scotch
and the
Scotch
red.
Bonnets are excellent.
I don't know, Susan. What's a Peter's Yellow Scotch Bonnet? Or I guess that would be Peter's Yellow Scotch Bonnet. What are those considered? Soup or not? I would imagine that's not. Not
I
like
would say
100,000.
I would say if it's in the Scotch Bonnet range, it's not a super.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
figure supers are pretty much $1 million and over. Like that Scotch Brain, it's good and it's hot, but it's definitely not a super hot.
No. Brando, you're one of the few. So you got that title that love to eat whole pods. So that's what I'm going to go with on that comment.
Yeah.
Not me. Yeah, that's all you, buddy.
There's just some people they can do it whole. I mean, like I'll eat a super throughout the day, but not all at once. I might slice one or two up and eat them in slices throughout the day, but eating all at one time, the gut just won't handle it.
that's the one part I'm really good at. That like rumbling feeling you get going through your gut. I don't know. I just like that.
Nah, it's the cramps. I get them bad.
I still haven't got them yet. I mean, that Brazilian might have given them to me, but I ended up throwing that one up. So
Yeah, yeah, you skated that one.
You gonna redo that one this year?
what's
Brad,
that?
you gonna redo that one this year?
No, that was the only video I'm doing on that one. One-time shot. Nah, I cut that thing open and let my cousin smell that when he was living here. He was like, "Oh my God, I can smell it from across the room."
Which
That's
the
when you know it's
Brazilian?
really good.
What's that?
So that's when you know it's really good, when you can smell it from across the room.
Well, he said that about most of the peppers.
See, Gage, that's how I am, Gage. The heat is one thing, but because I love the endorphin rush. So that burn that you get in that mouth, it just immediately, the endorphins start kicking in. But when it hits the stomach, even the stomach burn doesn't bother me as much. I like feeling that heat, but when them cramps start, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the stomach burn, and I like that rumbling you can feel going through your guts. I don't know. It's weird. I just equate that with like any kind of garbage or, bad bacteria or whatever that you've got down in there that might make you sick eventually. I always just imagine that stuff's just burning that right on out of there. But like you said, you get the cramps. I've never had the cramps, so.
Yeah, you don't want them.
Yeah,
Not everybody gets them though. There's some people that I've talked to and they don't prep. There's some people that they don't prep beforehand for it, and they still don't get. It's just I don't know. It's just I guess the chemical makeups or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't really prep on any of mine.
Yeah.
That's where I went downhill on that Brazilian, but.
No, I always make sure if I'm going to do a video on one, I'll do it after dinner. That way, I at least got dinner in me. But
And then until 2 weeks ago, or whenever it was, that's the first time my ears ever started being affected. When I had half of that purple goat scorpion, that was the first time that's ever happened.
yeah,
And I wasn't really expecting it. And that's, I know Rob was making a comment. I was like, yeah, I wasn't expecting that from that one. But that was a pretty hot pod for the first one off of that plant that I have in the tent. So
I've had the ears pop, and I've had like where you involuntarily tear, and the tears roll down your face, and it burns your cheeks.
yeah.
I've had that a few times, but that's about it.
well, the worst cramps I had, of course, was my sauce review for the Exoresco versus Last Dab, because that's my dumbass not pushing record, and I did it twice in 10 minutes or whatever it was. So that was the worst feeling I ever had. So, those 4 tablespoons were too much apparently for my stomach for the sauce.
Sounds like me with the Allegheny City Farms hot sauce challenge. I was supposed to hold it in my mouth for like 15 seconds or whatever, and 2 times in a row just swallowed it right down. So, tag on it, man. So I did it 3 times in a row. But I'm glad I did that because that encouraged JT Bear to do the same.
Yeah. He just put his in a glass. Yeah, see, Derek had him from his crazy Kimberlin bar. If I would have ate half of that MOAB, I guarantee that sucker would have cramped me.
Oh, no, that's a different one.
Yeah, I know. I tried the MOAB. Well, we had the MOAB here. Donna tried it, and then I tried it. But I ate like a square and a half or whatever, and I'm thinking, holy crap, man! If I'd have ate just 2 more squares, and I'd have cramped.
Yeah, I still don't know how they did the crazy Kimberlin bar.
That thing's gigantic. Half a pound.
Yeah.
Oh, and Freaky Geek, yeah, my I wasn't really tearing. It was just my eyes were leaking.
I'm not crying, honest. I'm really not.
Well, I think that's a better way to put it because the back of my head was leaking. Under my eyes were leaking. or sweating, whatever you want to call it.
And then like people in the chat are talking about habs and all that stuff. That's a majority of the ones I'm growing. I'm growing like habanero level heat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's from like Dave's, the lemon habanero. And I've got so many more, Batman's, Pineapple FL. I mean, I've got so many of those different kind of habaneros going. And that's what kind of level I always come towards. Of course, I have a lot of supers too, but, a lot of them are that habanero level low.
And
She's over here trying to be sneaky. I rat her out every time.
You can eat the wing?
live stream and eat that wing.
Yeah, eat the wing. The Exorcist.
I'm not going to mouth the 2 letters she just mouthed at me.
That would be sure, Dave.
You said that she was waiting for you to get home so that she could try it when you were there.
Oh, now she just flipped me off.
We can go back to the chat and see it. She said she was waiting for you to get home so she could try it.
Yeah, I know.
I said I had just gotten home.
She said she had just gotten home, but she hasn't tried it yet.
Okay.
But yeah, she was waiting for you to get home so that she could try it next to you on the live stream and show us all that she was doing it.
Yeah, that's what that says.
I did not catch what she said.
She said, "Yeah, that's right."
Oh, is she going to get it then?
Yeah, did you see her go to the kitchen?
Yeah.
Rev's ready to put you in presentation mode.
Yeah, Dick, I have no idea what heat range that Darth Maul is because I don't know what they crossed it with. I mean, because that's one of those Italian peppers. I have no idea what they crossed it with. So
Have you actually tried that one yet, or is this just the first year you're growing it?
I just first year.
Okay.
I mean, it's the first year for everybody because they just released it. So it's a F1. So I mean, of course, and then I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know. A lot of those that I've been growing. I don't know. I'm kind of with Aaron and Batman and everything. This is my last year of doing any of these Mojo peppers and stuff. I'm not doing anymore. I'm just not doing them. It's
Well,
just
a lot of people that have grown their stuff said they don't get the same results that they show on their website.
Nobody does. And the plants, no matter what you do, they just look. You saw in my videos, they just look like sticks, and they're real wiry.
Yeah.
They never get, no matter what you do, they never get full. And then if you look at on their pages, they all look the same, all black, thin sticks with very few branches. And I'm like I said, it was just an experiment. I wanted to try it, so I got some of them, see how it is. And to be honest, I was gonna actually see if I could get the same results as how they had them, since everybody said nobody gets the results like they do on those pictures.
Yeah.
So this is just like an experiment, for my indoor tent. But in the 4x8, that's what I'm growing mainly, is a lot of the Mojos and the fada peppers or whatever. Well, right now I have all my plants in there, the majority of them. After they're gone, that's what I'm going to keep in there for just inside to tinker around with.
I was reading Gage's comment. He has Peter Stanley's black boot.
Looked very Darth Maul-esque.
Yeah.
What else is that color, black and red, like stripy? Isn't that like a pink tiger? Was it pink tiger, orange tiger?
Those a lot of those. What is it? Nate, N-E-A-8. What is it?
The night or need or however you say it.
Oh, night.
A lot of those that are crossed with that have that look.
Was that Neyede?
Yeah.
What's that crossed with?
Another pepper.
Yes.
That'd be my guess. Well, it's a boot, isn't it?
Is it Bennett boot made or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him.
I think the ones I got sent were Boot X Neyede.
Nide. I don't know. You hear it pronounced different ways. But you got like the boot Night of Psalm, and there's a few different ones.
Yeah, I can't tell that's a puppy. Not at all.
Nah.
Well, they say they go till 2, right? So he's a year and a half. So he's got 6 more months. Hold on.
That's just Charles. He's getting a little out of control.
Hi, Griffin asked, is that a goat?
It's Charles. You throw a ball and he starts sounding like a dog.
Or Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Yeah, about sounds right.
Which is my favorite Star Wars character?
Chewie.
Who, Chewbacca?
Yep.
Not me. I can't understand anything he's saying.
Oh,
It's kind of like that. What was that horrible Star Wars character that they put in for a little bit and everybody hated him?
Jar Jar Binks.
That's the one. I didn't like that one either.
Yep. Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah, would Rob run off to his office?
I know, man. Gone for like ever. We had my dog acting like Chewbacca here on the live stream.
Voice activated B. What's a BB-8?
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Blackberry 8?
Nah. Said it follows you around.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Sounds like a robot pet.
I guess so. Had to get it from Toys R Us before they go out of business. What, Toys R Us or?
Toys R Us, they're shutting them all down.
That's BB-8.
That's a BB-8, huh?
You can control it with your phone. So anyway, one of my Star Wars boys.
Oh, so it
Nice.
follows you around the house and it's voice activated. So in other words, it's recording everything and giving it to the company that makes it, the government.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And everyone cheers. Dun, dun, dun.
So Sphero is reporting to Sphero.
Griffin, you're not missing anything, and no, we're not waiting for anything. Just
I
a
would do it this way.
minor lull in the conversation. James says, "Can someone help me with crossing peppers? I'm trying a new cross between a boot and a shishido. It'll be called
Bushido.
Bushido pepper."
Nice.
I don't know the specifics, but it's usually you gotta cross, along what? Not same genetics, but same like classifications, right?
Most of the time. On occasion, you'll find different classification ones that will cross, but they're very uncommon.
Yeah, the only thing I know about crosses is to get the hottest pepper in the world. I mean, like way hotter than anybody else. You got to use a mustard pod.
Speaking of which, that was going to be one of my crosses that I was trying to do last year, but I suck at crosses. But I wanted to cross a monkey face yellow with a mustard and Moruga brain and call it a monkey brain.
Monkey brain.
Yeah. But, I never got it to work, so I'm moving on, moving forward.
Nice. Freaky says, James, I don't know how to cross plants other than to tell them fibs and see how cross they get.
Bushido.
Cheeto.
Sounds so wrong.
Yeah, I'm looking for James's cross, the Bushido. No. Dog.
Yeah, there you go. Brian got it. We can call it the BS for sure.
Yep.
I had the thought of crossing a scorpion with a Hungarian wax, see what would happen. I've never gotten a Hungarian wax to get over 4 inches tall.
Hmm. I think I'm growing a Hungarian wax. I think.
Jared's in the house.
What's up, Jared?
What's up, Jared?
Hey, Jared.
I think every time I tried to grow a Hungarian wax, I ended up failing. The Bushido is grown in the outhouse.
Or why not backdoor flame?
At this time of night, and the dogs just start acting up. Mine just went outside, and she's clawing at the back door.
Oh, mine's acting like a total moron.
Go back to sleep like you normally do.
Well, Derek, if everything goes right, you'll get your wish.
Yep.
Starburst.
The sweet heats.
Yep. I have 1 pack plus 2 left. I've been savoring them.
Somebody should make a post on the PLC for Kang and show a pepper plant and hang Starburst from it and say, look, I'm growing your Starburst.
Behind the scenes, I would actually done it.
Did you say somebody actually did it?
No, but I would have done it if we would have set it off screen, and I would have posted a picture of it.
Kang doesn't watch this live stream. Go for it.
Yeah,
That'd be great if he popped into the chat.
It'd
Hey guys, we're just hanging out. What's going on?
be one of them rare moments. Huh, I'm here.
They only cost if you took those seeds and planted them. So, Charles, that green and white plant you have, what's the name of that one again?
That is a Uchu cream. That is actually from Mojo. I would actually grow that one again. But like I said, Uchu creams are not just Mojo specific. I mean, they're a common plant. The Uchu pepper, they're common. They're all variegated. But I mean, mine's not really. You know, I'll go get it. Hold on, it's not really green anymore. Much.
Okay. Brian says, really? I had so many Hungarian wax. Years ago, I was giving them away after making 67 pints and 12 quarts of pepper relish. Ah, Dave should do it. Your idea. Creaky says, Brian, did anyone get enough wax to make candles? Oh, groan. Susan says, oh, cool. Well, keep us posted, Jared. Griffin says, I was trying to come up with a line like that. I only beat you to it. Let's see. Yeah, not fast enough. Brian says, yes, they did, Freaky. Ted says, I will for sure. Maybe they'll be spicy instead of just, yeah, 1 in 10.
So yeah, so this is how it looks.
That is so cool.
It's almost more white, but you can look at the under canopy is more green.
That thing is freaking amazing looking.
That small one already has a pot on it?
Oh, this is I've had like, I don't know, 4 or 5. It's not producing that much, but remember, it only gets 8 to 12 inches.
Okay.
Oh wow.
It's like an ornamental pepper. This is my bonsai contestant for the contest. But yeah, I got another pot on one of the other plants. I'm saving seeds for a couple people.
How hot are those?
Well, I tried it on the live stream. It's hotter than I thought it was. But I would I would definitely recommend doing the cream color and not when until it turns red. So when it's cream, that's the best time to eat it because the cream one tasted better. The cream pod. So when I did that comparison test, so
Yeah, if you're saving seeds from those, put me on that list.
okay,
I'm thinking that would look amazing out in the front flower bed.
yeah, they're real cool. I've got another one too. So I've got
I'm
two.
thinking the Chinese 5-color can get pretty tall,
Yeah,
and those would make like an amazing accent down below, like a cover.
yeah, because I mean, like you can see, like on here, like the new growth here, it's like they're all white,
Yeah,
and they're just pure white. They're not even variegated.
yeah, that thing is beautiful.
You can see all the variegation in it. I mean, it's cool as hell.
Wow.
So, and like I said, it's a really good tasting pod. It's small. It's really good. And then, like I say, as long as you eat it when it's that cream color.
Huh.
So, yeah, pretty neat. And all the ones that I got, I mean, I planted a bunch of seeds when I originally got them, all unpopped. So, everyone, and then the couple, I think I sent, I believe JDS has some. Didn't JDS win the seed giveaway? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he has some. So I don't know if he. I think he said he started some. But yeah, they're a very small plant, but they're really cool looking. I mean, I like it. I think it's really neat. I like that variegation and all that stuff.
Yeah, that thing is beautiful.
And like I said, they're supposed to get like 8 to 12 inches. I mean, one of these days, when I have a little bit more room, I'll plant it in a 1 gallon pot. So that's what I'm planning on going with. Moving out of this 3.5 or whatever the hell these are, and go to a 1 gallon. So it looks so you get a little bit taller, and then I'll repot it later in the season into a bonsai pot. So that, I mean, that's really what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the base, to grow a little bit more, and then look really cool in a bonsai pot at the end of the season. But I mean, I picked this because I knew it stayed small. Like I said, you can already see, like here. I mean, you can't really tell from that, but I mean, it already has that cool tree-looking thing like a bonsai. So it's kind of already done the work for me. So I'm not doing much to it because I've got too many other plants to worry about. But at least I'm in the contest.
Perfect candidate for the bonsai.
Jared's asking, where did the original seeds come from?
That would be Mojo from Italy.
And I don't know if you read this, but Derek said around here where I live, people still think the ghost pepper is the hottest pepper.
Yeah, it's like that everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I still hear people saying that habaneros are the hottest.
Yeah.
Like, man, at least move into the 2000s. You're a few peppers behind.
Charles, is your dog chewing on a ball or a bone or something?
No, this one just goes and stands and just, I guess, scratches her leg, but licks her just make these sounds while she's scratching her leg. She's old.
Okay. Because people are wondering, is it the bone or something?
No, that's just her. She scratches her leg and just like that the whole time. So then the other one just chases the ball and makes bear noises. So the life with pets.
Yeah.
Derek says, see, this is why this stream is awesome. Haha, it got me looking at my little itty bitty tiny plants like, please grow good.
Quick cheat on that, Derek. Get some Master Blend. That stuff will make your plants take off.
I'm not going to disagree with that statement.
Or the general hydroponics, or what was the other one? The Maxi Bloom, or not Maxi
Grow, Dynagrow.
Dynagrow. I think that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, so there's Dynagrow, Max Grow, the General Hydroponics, Forest Series, the Master Blend. Those are like the main ones. Well, you want to go bark at the other dogs across the fence? Hold on.
That's what mine wanted to do.
First Joe is in the house. Joe 424. We can't call him other Joe or Joe S. Yeah. But anyway, he's in the house. Jared says, I noticed a very strong pepper smell when I watered my super hot seedlings yesterday. Anybody ever noticed that? I never did before. I've noticed it in the summer, watering them outside. I like to stay downwind. Or is it upwind? Yeah, upwind from them.
Downwind.
Okay. Oh, I want the wind blowing from my back over the plants sometimes when it's hot out. Because otherwise it start curing up.
That would be upwind then.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, I thought when you were saying you smelled them, I figured that would be downwind.
Yeah, that's why I want to be upwind, because my eyes will start curing up if it's bad enough. Derek says, haha, sounds like my American Bulldog. Snorts when doing anything. Griffin says, maybe.
Derek, I'm not sure if I'm like the worst person to ask if Master Blend is only available online, because according to all of the places around here, there's no such thing as hydroponics, aquaponics. Like, you ask them about it and they're like, what? I tried to find chelated iron or heated iron or whatever the heck you want to call it, and nobody had a clue, as like not even an inkling of what I was talking about. So,
how many gallons you think he would need to mix up to make it through till he plants?
I bought a 2-pound bag, and that stuff lasted me for like 2 years.
That's what I mean. I mean, he's got how many plants?
Well, it all depends. Yeah. Are you going to keep on growing? Because if you're going to keep on growing, I highly recommend getting a 5-pound bag, because the difference in price between a 2-pound and 5-pound is crazy.
Well, I was just going to say, Derek, I've got some, so I'll send you enough to mix up a few gallons.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I've used maybe a half a cup, and I have 200 and God knows how many plants, almost 300. And I've been using it for a couple months, and that's all I've used. Because, I mean, you're only doing 3 grams, and 2 grams. So you're like doing a third of a teaspoon or a little bit more, almost a little bit more, give or take, per gallon. So in a gallon of water, I think almost 3 10-20 trays, like 1 gallon, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
If you fill it up with a pretty good portion of water for the base to let it soak up from the bottom. So that's 18 plants in a tray times 3. Yeah, so mathematician Rev, 18 times 3.
54.
54. I'm just messing with you.
Caught me off guard. I was trying to like read the chats.
So yeah, I mean that's for 54 plants.
No, Derek, you wouldn't have to replace the soil they are already in.
No, definitely not.
No, but that's the thing with Master Blend. That's the way I grow. I will take my double cups and I will bottom water from the double cups. Whenever I'm done doing that, I'm going to move them outside. I just remove the bottom cup and take one of those big plastic bins that already have holes cut in there for the single cup. Just stick it right in there, fill the water level just to like maybe a 1/8 of an inch above the bottom of the cup, and just let them go, and they'll just sit there and grow and grow and grow. Oh, well, my point of that was when you do that, the Master Blend is where they're getting the nutrients. So the soil really, you don't even have to have soil at that point. You could be growing in pea gravel. You could be growing in hydroton. You could be growing in whatever, cocoa coir, whatever you feel like. It could be the crappiest dirt you've ever found. It doesn't matter because they're not pulling the nutrients out of the soil. They're pulling the nutrients out of the master blend then.
But they need the nutrients and stuff through the soil to get to the bottom. At the beginning.
Oh, at the beginning, yeah. I thought you meant like through the
No,
whole
no, no.
season because I was gonna be like, no, man.
No, at the beginning they do to pull through.
Yeah, but by the time I removed the bottom double cup, they used everything up that's in that soil. That soil's nothing. It's dirt at that point. But I love that stuff. I was 100% organic until I started using Master Blend. Ever since then, I'm like, what the heck? It just makes the plants grow better. It's not that bad. But I mean, I was organic for like 10 years before that. But that stuff does go a long way. I got a 2-pound container, and I'm pretty sure I grew like 56 plants or something like that in my 17 and 27 gallon totes. And I still had enough. I think I had enough for 2 full years. And it wasn't until the beginning of this year I actually said, heck with it, let's go a little bit bigger. And that's when I went to the 5-pound. And when I went to the 5-pound, that's when I got really disappointed because I can't remember prices, but we'll just give a price. If it was like, $20 for a 2-pound, I don't know what they actually are, but if it was 20 pounds for a 2-pound, it was like $27 for 5 pounds. It was something that crazy where I'm looking back going, why didn't I just go ahead and step it up a little bit? But you do need 3 different things. You need the master blend itself, you need the calcium nitrate, and then you need Epsom salt. And if you're getting Epsom salt, I suggest getting it at the grocery store. It's a lot cheaper to buy it there than it is to buy it online and then pay shipping.
Yeah, I bought because I got everything through Morgan County, and I got the Epsom salt, all 3. Yeah, Epsom salt's through the grocery store is much cheaper.
It's only like $1 for like 2 pounds or something like that.
I mean, theirs wasn't real expensive in the overall, but compared to what you're going to spend at like freaking Walmart, it's considerably higher.
James says 5 pounds master blend for $12.20. If that's what it is, then it was like 2 pounds for $10 or like $9. And then looking back, I'm like, why didn't I just step it up to 5 pounds? That's dumb. But I think it was more of I heard Tang talking about it, and I just wanted to try it. And I was like, just go with the small amount. I'm probably not going to like it. And then here we are like 3-4 years later, and that's all I use for my peppers.
Yeah, when I bought mine, I went out and got a 5-pound bag right away.
Yeah. And I still got a ton left, and I was mixing them up 5 gallons at a time.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I bought I can't remember if it was 35 or 45 gallon trash can that I sunk into the ground, and I was growing hydroponically that way. I filled that entire container up on that 2-pound container. I mean, that was included in the 2-pound container. So it was like all of my plastic containers, even a 35 gallon trash can. I mean, all that stuff. And I still had enough to go through the entire next year.
I still want to do a ghost pepper plant in a 32-gallon trash can like Matt did.
Well, Peter did one too.
Did he?
He did one in a trash can.
I just remember that first year Matt did it. That thing was huge.
And it's so big it was like caving in the lid.
Yeah, if I remember right, he got like over 200 or 300 pods off of that thing. That was insane.
Yeah, I don't remember how he fixed that. What was that, like a piece of plywood under the lid? I can't remember how he fixed that. I remember following along with that saga, but... Yeah, you never know these bits of dollar anymore at the dollar stores these days.
Yeah, everything's $1.50 or less.
Yeah, I've never shopped at a dollar store ever. We have a few of them around here, and I had one of my jobs. I had to go and work on stuff at a dollar store, and I remember walking through, looking at prices, going, "Why are things above $1?" But they had everything. They had like frozen food and all kind of stuff. They had a lot more than I thought they would have.
Yeah.
I thought it was like crappy dollar products, but
But they're really good for those containers, especially if you do cracky or like mini DWC or anything like that. Those like the ones Gage got today at the dollar store, those are awesome. You just drill that hole in the top and then put your net pot and boom, you're done.
Well, it is 4 minutes to 11. You know what that means?
Bedtime.
That means that me and you're going to talk for 2 minutes, and Rev is going to talk, and Dave's going to talk for 2 minutes, and we're going to talk for 9.
Yeah,
I
so
give
when
it-
we get started.
I give it 12.
Derek, I've never tried it with any other veggies, just with peppers.
It does amazing with lettuce.
I bet it would do great with lettuce, and I bet it would do really good with tomatoes. I actually did use it with tomatoes and broccoli, and it did pretty good. But
I think it was MHP Gardner, because he was one that kind of really put Cracky on the map on YouTube, and he, you've seen it if you go back through some of his videos, the stuff he did with lettuce with Master Blend was, I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
He just did Cracky with it.
And whatever one.
In his tomatoes and his peppers and everything else that were growing up to the roof of the greenhouse and turning around and coming back down.
Yeah.
All in 1 gallon buckets that had the constant Dutch buckets.
Yeah, that was insane. Even his ones that were in ground in that greenhouse. I mean, those were trees.
500 pounds of tomatoes the one day.
Yep.
He and his wifey picked.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I've followed him for a long time. I usually go back to his stuff just when I need an inspiration.
But one thing sold out of the trifecta.
But it is. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you?
No,
Okay.
I don't get interrupted. Whatever. I just go back go in the background. You hear me? Hear me? Hear me? Hear me?
Yep. You're out there. You're out there. You're out there. You're out there. But I grow lettuce and pak choi in hydroponics all winter long. And if you go back through my videos, you can actually watch 2 different videos of time lapse of my lettuce growing last winter, so a year ago. So you can actually see my hydroponic setup and how the lettuce is growing over time. So yeah, it grows great in it.
Well, from what everyone tells me is that the difference between like the Flores series and all the others for the lettuce is that some of the others tend to be more, I guess, limp as far as the leaves on the lettuce, where on the Master Blend, it's really a firm leaf. I don't know. I've never grown lettuce with Master Blend, so I don't know if there's really a comparison, but I know they said there's a different, I guess, feel to the leaves. And you use Master Blend.
There is.
I know the first year I ever grew with aquaponics, I had a little tiny fish tank, and I had a lot of fish, and I grew jalapenos, lettuce, and strawberries. And the lettuce was out of this world. It was better than anything I've ever bought in the store, and that stuff grew big quick. So I'm sure if Master Blend is anything like that, then it'll do really good. I've never grown lettuce like that. I've tried to grow lettuce a lot, and it usually, it's growing. It's not really doing that great. But that very first year and again, it was a small fish tank with a lot of fish. I think it was like a 17-gallon tote, and I probably had like 45 or 50 different goldfish in there. And that worked really, really good.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I did that my first. Well, I've only been doing it for 2 years, but last year early, I did that Sterilite tote with the net pots and used the Flora series, and that was some of the best lettuce I've ever had. And it's the thing is, it stayed. I gave like heads of lettuce to people at work and everything else, and they said it's amazing how long it stayed fresh, and it never did like the grocery store stuff.
Yes, Master Blend does need to endorse this stream.
Yeah.
If it was more expensive, I'd look into that, but it's really not that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And Gage, I know I heard a lot of people saying they feed their young peppers like half strength. I do full strength. I've not really seen anything bad. I mean, I'm sure it could happen, but I haven't. But then again, I also forget to water my plants a lot on purpose. So,
I purposely forget.
well, got to stress them out.
Especially when they start producing.
Yeah,
Let
that's
them wilt over.
yeah. Oh yeah. I had one I just watered the other day. My last update video, like over a week ago, I said, I haven't even watered since before the last update, which was a week before that. I just watered, not last night, Saturday night. And one of them, yeah, the leaves were all curled up and they were like open over. And yeah, it did not look like it was loving life. Looking there tonight, beautiful.
I did that last night. I mean, these were seedlings. I mean, they've only been up for maybe a little over a week. I went in last night. It's like, oh crap! I forgot to water this tray. Them little babies were all laying all over on the dirt, and I'm thinking, oh God, not the time that you really want to do that because they're so young. And they popped right back up within about 5 minutes. I mean, some of them were up within a minute.
Yeah.
After giving them some water. But those were some for a hot sauce company, and I'm like, oh crap, I cannot afford to lose a whole tray of plants.
All right, time to close out.
Okay, so do you have the check? You said to close. You want to close out? You have the check. Never mind. Anyway.
Grown.
Charles Space P on YouTube, Google Plus, people, Pepper Lovers Community. Here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Got a few hot sauces left. I'm gonna be making more later this week. I'll post that on the marketplace as well. So that'll be on the Pepper Lovers Marketplace. I'll have what I make this week, which is going to be more of the orange bucking Baja and a different version of the just peachy. So I will be posting that later this week.
Just peachy part 2.
Yeah, well, I'm going to call it the BP edition since I'm using Black Panthers. So I'm substituting habaneros for Black Panthers. It'll be a little bit hotter. So I'm using the orange pheno Black Panthers that I have. I figure I might as well use it for something. So we'll see how that goes.
And Derek, like Dave said, you really don't want to stress your plants until they're actually established and start to put up pods. But no, I stress mine pretty much from the day they're going.
Yeah, I do too, just for the fun of it. But
yeah, it's like a big.
I wait till when I can pick up the tray. It feels like there's nothing in it.
Yeah, mine were absolutely bone dry in their double cups, like bone dry. There was not even a little tiny bit of liquid. Although some of the smaller ones, there was just a little remnants of liquid in there, and I just filled them back up. But anyway.
All right, so Rob Z, ROBB space Z is my YouTube, Pepper Lovers Community, and Google Plus name. So yeah, come watch videos, contact me either way. And then have a second channel, Yankee Ace 50, and I play Minecraft on there. So most people on here I already know that, so yeah. All right, that'll do it for me.
Yeah, and I'm Tom over at Reptiles TV. Come follow along as I rebuild my greenhouse with all the generous donations from all you wonderful people.
Thank you, Tom.
And I'm grown at home in West Virginia. Lots of Pool Pod Super Hot reviews coming out very soon because of the high demand.
And there we have it.
And Crazy
Deja vu. We've seen this before.
And Crazy Kimberlin said Charles's sauce reviews are coming soon, so make sure you check that out. Go over to Crazy Kimberlin Opinions and make sure you subscribe to his channel so you can check out Charles P. in the panel there's sauces.
Nice.
Be coming very soon.
I'm looking forward to that.
He have the strawberry one?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to see what he thinks of that.
Yeah, this is a strawberry one and the peach one.
And the peach one. Okay.
All right, well, I can see Rob over there just tapping his finger on the desk. So,
I got stuff I got to do, man.
so all right, well, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Don't forget to check out all these guys down below in the panel. Watch all their videos, give them a thumbs up. Find me on all the different social media type stuff. Patreon.com/RevToastTV. Make fun of me for not using the Instagram.com/RevToastTV or the Twitter.com/RevTo. But but that's it, all. We were live. We'll be back on Wednesday. Love y'all, and we will catch you then.
See you.
Later, guys.
Bye.